If this is the first time seeing me, welcome. My name is Obertha, and I've been sharing my voice here for a while now through podcasts, reflections, quiet conversations about healing, growth, and presence. Until now, you've only heard me, so today felt like the right moment to be a little more visible, to show up not just with my words, but with myself. As 2025 comes to a close, I want to thank God. Thank God for the lessons I understood this year, even for the ones I didn't at the time, for everything He revealed, for everything He asked of me, for everything He helped me release. As 2026 begins, I enter it more present, more aware, and more willing to listen, trusting that He is already there. For the last few episodes, we've been reading a book together called Practicing the Power of Now from Eckhart Tolle. Honestly, the reason I reached for this book was 2025. I ain't gonna lie, it was 2025. This year really shook me, it stretched me, it forced me to slow down and really look at myself. I remember listening to someone talk about how this book helped them during a very difficult season in their life. I think it might have been Michael Bublé, but I'm not completely sure. I bought it, but I never got around to reading it until 2025. This year led me to finally open it, so I wanted to read it with you. Before we go on, I've received some feedback from some of you. I hear you. Many of you are Asian and you'd like to hear me in Creole too. So from now, I'll be sharing in both English and Creole to make this space feel like home for all of us. Before we dive in, I want to take a moment to thank each of you for listening, for showing up, and for being part of this journey with me. Your presence truly means the world. And if you like what you hear, please continue to listen, to watch, to leave a comment, and share this with someone who might need this too. So now, let's get into it. I read this book looking for grounding, and it ended up teaching me about how to be present. I didn't come to it because I had everything figured out. I came to it because life was loud, because my mind was tired, because there were moments I felt disconnected from myself. Disconnected from the now. And now we are at the last chapter. This chapter speaks about illness, suffering, and pain, but not usually in the way we used to talk about them, not as something to fight, not as something to fix immediately, but as something that can wake us up. One of the most powerful things this chapter taught me is this: there is no illness in the now. There is pain, yes. There is discomfort, there is weakness, there is fear, grief, loss. But the suffering grows when we give it a past and a future, when we turn it into an identity. So often we say, I am sick, I'm broken, I'm damaged, and without realizing it, we begin to protect the pain. because it becomes part of who we think we are. And this chapter reminds us that who we are is deeper than any condition, deeper than any diagnosis, deeper than any season of suffering. Surrender, as this book explains it, is not giving up. It's not pretending things don't hurt. It's not forcing positivity. Surrender simply saying, this is what is here right now, and I will not resist it. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, now. When pain shows up, the mind wants to escape, to distract, to numb, to blame, to create a story, a victim identity. But presence asks something else of us. It asks us to stay, to feel without labeling, to witness without judging, to allow the moment to be exactly as it is. And when we do that, something begins to shift, not because the pain disappears right away, but because we are no longer fighting reality. When there is no way out, there is always a way through, and the way through is presence. When you give full attention to what you feel without trying to change it, surrender has already happened. Full attention is acceptance, and acceptance dissolves resistance. Pain cannot survive without time, and presence removes time. This is where suffering turns into peace, not shallow happiness, not forced joy, but a deep, steady peace. The kind that doesn't depend on circumstances, a peace that reminds you you are not your pain, you are not your story, you are not what happened to you. At the core of your being, there is something untouched, something indestructible, something whoa. And sometimes life uses suffering to bring us back to that truth. Not because suffering is good, but because presence is powerful. So, as we close this chapter and this journey through the book, I invite you to sit with this question. What in your life right now is asking you not to resist, but to be present with it? You don't have to fix it today. You don't have to understand it fully. You don't even have to like it. Just be here. Just breathe. Thank you for walking through this journey with me from the first page to this final chapter. Reading with me has been more than a podcast. It's been a shared space of reflection, presence, and growth. This chapter closes the book, but he doesn't close the journey. What we've read together is meant to be lived one moment at a time. So stay present, stay open, and stay tuned for more reflections, more conversations, and more meaningful videos. I'll see you in the now. Bye.